My name is Datuk Chang Loong. I'm the Sec-Gen of the National House Buyers Association. HBA has been around for the last 25 years, and we are non-political, voluntary organization. The National House Buyers Association have been voluntary body for the last 25 years. We have worked alongside 10 ministers of housing. We know who are pleasant and who are unpleasant. Okay, just to let you all know. Now, let me talk about the 139 sites that has been already earmarked by DBKL, which is already been gazetted already, which I understand. Out of these 139 sites, 91 are residential. My question here to the government: has all the 91 residential sites been spoken to or not? Have they consulted them or not? Was there a town hall meeting for each of them or not? I understand they have not. Now, I always say, with this URA, you are actually waging a war, artificially creating a trigger of war between people who want to participate and people who do not want to participate. You are now dividing our society. We fought so long for the Strata Management Act, previously known as Building and Common Property Act, nearly about 20 years already. In such a way, power is given back to the people to manage it ourselves. We now got JMB, Joint Management Body. We now got Management Corporation to run it, and we got Resident Association. But with this URA, you're actually dividing us into two pieces: the yes who wants to participate and the no who do not want to participate. We are now suspicious of each other's neighbor already. We have now got mistrust. We do not know who is yes and who is no. So what you have done is you put a spanner into the whole thing and created a war, artificial war. For whose sake? We don't understand that. This is the article I wrote. Don't wage a war. This is an artificial war. Now, I don't understand why the government at court has asked for a threshold of a benchmark of 30 years. Why 30 years? Now, look at it this way. The minister even accepted the fact that the building lifespan is 70 years. It is in the newspaper. He said the lifespan of building is 70 years. Why did you choose 30 years? Why the benchmark 30 years? JKR has come up. JKR, Jabatan Kerja Raya, they have already come back and said the lifespan of a building properly managed to be 100 years. But on the average, is 70 to 80 years. But why 30 years? My lifespan, ordinary lifespan of a human is 75. 75 years old. Retirement age is 55, 60 years old. Why 30 years? That's the question you need to ask the minister. Why did you choose 30 years? What's so favorable about 30 years? My mom is 90 years old. If it's 30 years, this law is passed, she's got to go to 3 cycles of redevelopment. 30 years plus 30 years, 30 years. She'll be involved with this kind of things unnecessarily. When house is our castle, nobody will take our house away from us. We earned it. We paid a housing loan, take a loan of 35 years. Even before you pay off a housing loan of 35 years, URA comes in to say that 30 years, government has got the power to come in and see how best to redevelop. Why redevelop? Could you not have refurbished it? Now, one of the excuses the minister gave was that we want to redevelop because the old cannot walk on the stairs. Hey, install lift lah. What's so difficult about installing lift? Why might you demolish the whole thing, put up from 5-story, become 54-story? Who makes the money out of it all? The government facilitates the law for private developers. That's how I see it. Now, the other issue. Ngan Fong Meng, the Minister of Housing, who initiated this law, very proudly always say that success cases is one Razak mentioned and Kampung Kurunci and Bangsa South. Yeah, he said these are success cases. But do you not know? He should not take credit for somebody not done by him. This was done by the old administration. That's why it's called one Razak mentioned. The word one denotes who. You all know better. Kampung Kurunci similarly was not done by his administration. So don't take credit for something you did not do. And on top of that, both the success cases is 100% consent. Why 75%? Why 80%? It's 100% consent. So don't go around boasting of success case. One Razak mentioned as well as Bangsa Kurunci. Ini 100% semua setuju untuk terlibat dalam development. Okay? He says, this is the law that has got the most people interested in. He already got 101 sesi libat urus dengan semua stakeholder. I think it's now being increased to 108. He said, banyak. But the question that the press didn't ask him is, one, if you engage 101, give us a name of siapa setuju, siapa bantah. That's important one. Because you give the perception that dalam terlibat urus ni semua, 100% sudah setuju. Tak betul. You must now tell the public or go to parliament and say, how many of all this 101 or 108 setuju bantah atau setuju dengan syarat? Apalah syarat mereka? That's the most important thing. You cannot brush it through that, saya dah ada libat urus dengan 100 lebih. This is the most talked over law. Yeah, don't be proud of it. You must now come over to parliament and explain over to us what are the conditions that was imposed. Condition like KLRA. They agree, but however, they need to be fine-tuned. In HBA, I want to reiterate, we do not stifle redevelopment. Redevelopment is good for our country, but you must do it properly because the law says it's 100% consent. Why should any one owner be disadvantaged? It could be our mother. It could be our friends who are disadvantaged. I tell you, there are three categories of owners. First group of owners are investors. Mereka tak peduli. Second group of owners are people who inherited the property. Bapa dah meninggal dunia, dia ambil alih. Those are the one inherited. The third category are golongan rentan, the vulnerable group who actually has got sentimental reasons why they want to stay there. That's the group of people we need to protect. That's the group of people who doesn't have a voice to speak out. And you come and bulldoze to this law here, what does it say most? If you look through the law carefully, the all-powerful is the minister. Even the state authority, SEC, they call it State Economic Committee, must refer to him any redevelopment. He has got the list of all, according to him, he will keep a list of all the redevelopments and the developers' projects names on that. So it means, why should we give power to one person? He must understand that he's not forever in power one, Don't forget that. Nobody is forever in power. The next generation of politician who takes over may abuse it. So we must never have this law open at all. It's going to open our floodgate. That's very important. Now, next one is, I have got to talk to you about, you heard about budget deficit in parliament. You also talk about, negative cash flow. At HBA, we now got a trust deficit. I don't trust. This law cannot be trusted. I'm so sorry, but that's my opinion. There is now lack of belief, lack in confidence, in reliability. I'm suspicious of this act. And coincidentally, DBKL just amended the planning rules. Just in June, 3rd. Gazetted 3rd of June, and implemented within 3 days, 6th of June. It says that there's no need for consultancy of public at all. They don't even notify you unless certain project. So when you put both the DBKL planning rules together with this URA, wow, the whole thing is a jigsaw puzzle all put together, in time. So that's the scary part. So are we in the mood to trust too much? No, I'm getting very suspicious. And the capability of ministry. I've been doing 25 years of volunteer work. I know the amount of abandoned project. Sakit lewat terpenggalai. There are a lot of cases down there. What if our URA fall into a category of sakit lewat terpenggalai? Think about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Datuk Chang.